Hi, welcome back to another episode of Ali's Allotment. What I want to show you today is what I've got in front of me. It's a natural fertilizer that I've made from comfrey and nettle. And today's episode is all about how you make fertilizer from weeds such as nettles and a plant that you might have heard of called comfrey. Now this particular comfrey I haven't strained, and when I get a chance I'm going to put it through a sieve and it'll be a lot smoother, and then it can just be added to water like I've shown and just taken to the garden. So hope you enjoyed the episode, and please like and subscribe. This is called comfrey. It's been used for hundreds if not thousands of years by people to make natural fertilizer. It's a plant that actually sends its root deep into the earth, and as a result pulls up nutrients and brings it up to the surface, which people can then use as an organic feed for their plants, whether it be for growing flowers or vegetables. Nettles are also a really good natural fertilizer. Again, like comfrey, it can be turned into a liquid feed for growing fruit and veg. So I'm going to pick some comfrey leaves. Again, I'm going to be using gloves just to protect the hands from that, because the leaves are quite coarse. And it's always a good idea to wear gloves whenever you're doing any gardening anyway. So I've just picked a bag full of comfrey leaves. And what I want to do with them now is cut them up and put them in a container, and I'll show you how to again turn comfrey into a really good feed for your fruiting plants. I've been busy on the plot today. I've been taking up a lot of the weeds that have just got a bit carried away. We've had some really nice weather. Added to that, there's been a couple of downpours of rain and they've just exploded. So what I've got in front of me is some stinging nettles. Now you might be thinking, what on earth is he going to do with this? You'll be surprised. What you can do is actually turn this weed into a natural organic fertilizer, and it'll be a fertilizer that's going to be giving your plants nitrogen, which is important for good leaf growth. So stick around, because I'll be showing you how to turn your weeds into a free fertilizer. Using a good pair of gloves, I've managed to take most of the leaves of these nettles. And the next step is to get this lot into some sort of container and then turn it into a fertilizer. And it's simple as that, really. I will be adding more nettles to this, but just for the purpose of the video I want you to see how it looks. So there you have it, making your own organic fertilizer from plants, weed plants such as nettles and comfrey. Now, as I've mentioned, the nettles are ideal for providing plants with a nitrogen feed, and you'd be doing that with tomatoes, for instance, in its early stages of growth. And then once the flowering starts with most fruiting plants, you'd change over to something like a comfrey feed. The tip that I will give you is I'd be applying this to plants in the garden, or obviously in my case to the allotment as well, because it is a product that's natural, and it obviously is created by the rotting down process and fermenting, so it naturally smells a little bit,